Greetings, Aries, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all doing well, and let's dive right in and see what the cards have for this timeless reading for Aries. And I see in the pre-shuffle that you are moving toward a time where you're going to be very devoted to either a person or to something in a spiritual path. And if you're watching this tarot reading, you're on a journey. You started with the Fool and you're stepping out into a whole new world. But you could be connecting in nature, maybe to the image of a peacock. I see you sitting wearing orange is very important. You're going to be devoted and committed to this inner knowing. And this devotion is coming because a guardian angel is around you at this time. You are not alone. When we become, we first step out on our path, we might have the people around us, our family, our friends, thinking, oh, what are you doing? Going off to be in this sacred energy around your true destiny. And you're maybe making a spiritual roadmap, a blueprint at this time with the stars. This white feather or feathers are very important. The peacock feather, and it seems like there's a feather of the white dove. And you're going to be connecting to your star ancestors. That's very important, to follow the voice of your soul. There could be something connected to the ancient wisdom of Egyptian mythology. Something deeply connected to your ancestors. Perhaps something in Egypt. The pyramids are very important at this time. And shaman, trust in your higher forces. Well, Aries, you're getting some very powerful cards as you come into this timeless reading. And the final energy is spirit fox. This could be your totem animal as you come into this reading. Trust your talents in changing times. Well, we definitely are in changing times. And you can see it's interesting that this spirit fox has feathers. They look like hawk feathers. And you see the sun, that solar energy of the fire around you, around your throat chakra. And Aries, you're coming into a time of maybe connecting to the shamanic world. That's the spiritual world of nature. And connecting to soul, retrieving your soul back. And you see that you're using these bells on your head. You could be hearing sounds of bells ringing in your ear, alerting you to this wisdom. And it's the right time. Time is coming for you to make that sound, to you to connect to this rhythm of these changing gifts and talents. And you're going to get the wisdom to know what to do, to follow your soul through the stars. Something about being connected to the stars, the constellations. And your ancestors, maybe that guided themselves by the stars, navigation by the stars. And a guardian angel is around you at this time because you're not alone. Even if you might be physically or feeling spiritually alone, you have the guardian angel and the white feather. And you're connecting to the sage, that inner wisdom within you, to be devoted and committed to your spiritual path. Wearing orange is a sign of activating that creative second chakra, of creation, of self-expression, of being true to what is really your instinctual and insights are coming from that place in your devotion. And that's what I have for you, Aries. And let's get some cards to see what you need to know about the sage. What is this you're becoming devoted to? What are you needing to be more committed to? What's going on in the realm of devotion and commitment? And the Ace of Wands, well, that's an Aries, fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, we're in Leo season. Sagittarius. You could feel like you've gone through the fires, the sacred fire of revelation and of burning off anything that's not true to you right now. And you're going to take this gift from God, and it's going to bring you a lot of good fortune and a rapid change. But you're going to be devoted to whatever you're fired up about and committed to that. It's a passion, a new love, a new offering. It could be a moving, a traveling, changing. And what's coming out with the guardian angel is the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So you're moving away from fighting, from battle, from inner conflict, toward maybe making weapons instead of that energy of feeling victim or victimized, bullying, preparing for battle, having to be defensive, always worrying, maybe worrying that you are alone, feeling alone, worrying about that, making that come into a nightmare, can't sleep. You're at this point where you want to make a new commitment to something that's passionate. Someone here could be older, wise, giving you information. You could be writing this sacred energy, something about keeping a journal as this passion is being illuminated within you at this time, Aries. And you've been working on a strategy to get out of this maybe fighting, this confusion, this struggle, this feeling like life has to be always black or white, or there's someone my way or the highway. And you're not alone, because you're going to move from the 5 to the 9. You're going to come to the brunt of this issue, whatever is keeping you in this nightmare. And you're not alone. You're going to get some guidance, make a plan, have a design, see through whatever this is, this fighting, this coming into a time of making you feel that you can't get out of thinking about whatever this betrayal, this fighting, this battling. And your star ancestors want you to know how to follow your voice. You're following your voice because of this broken heart. Something has severed your connection. That could be what you're worrying about, something that you have been in a nightmare about. Maybe for 5 months you've really recognized something about this feeling of being alone, of feeling like you're in your mind always making a plan, maybe designing a future, and you're not sure where this is all going, and you could be very maybe almost paranoid, waiting for the next sword to drop. A feeling that you're always kind of in this defensive mode and making you mentally tired. But you're going to follow the voice of your soul and release a tear into the rose. Release a tear into a rose of this new love, of this sacred love. And to follow the voice of your soul, somehow you're going to hear this through the stars. You're tapping into your star ancestors, and you're like, this is almost like the sword and the stone in King Arthur. You're going to pull this out of your heart and use that to become king, to become the emperor, Aries of your, whether you're in the masculine or feminine. It's the energy of the authority, the ruler, the power. And you're going to follow your voice of your soul away from whatever is ending in a difficult relationship, a severance. Something is over and you're crying about, but it has in a deep way wounded you, but prepared you, Aries, to follow your soul at this time. And your soul is leading you toward the shaman, to trust in your higher forces and the higher forces around you. And that's coming in a dream through this wisdom of an owl. You could be seeing an owl, hearing an owl, something about an owl coming and preparing you with this drumming, with this rhythm, with these bells, and awakening to this wisdom. Maybe you're taking this shamanic journey, connecting to plant medicine or to those higher forces of the wisdom of the owl medicine. Aries, this is what the shamans want you to know. The star. This could involve an Aquarius energy. But this is the energy of healing, of optimism that comes after a very dark time, and you have follow the star ancestors, and then here's the star. So one of your ancestors may be an Aquarius. You could be following that energy in some deep way, connecting to that shamanic tradition in your family, or perhaps that's a lineage within you. Trust your talents in changing times. You could be having these psychic abilities, very insightful, because you're in tune with the higher power and how your intuition is opening up to be devoted to this wisdom path. And you might feel alone, because when we start our spiritual journey, at whatever time we put our canoe in the river, we're flowing in that moment, in the present moment. That's what we're working with. When we look to the past, we often feel depressed, anxious. Just remember the feelings of having to battle through difficult mental situations, feeling bullied, betrayed, and worrying about our own safety, being paranoid because we feel so alone in the situation. But you're going to release that and follow the star to trust in that higher forces with the stars around you, this healing energy. And you're becoming more in tune with your nervous system. I mean, with that deep inner knowing that networks, maybe networks in the internet or networks in the interconnected field, but something about how sound and vibration is moving, and to raise your vibration up to the level of the star by tapping into that inner healing, that inner knowing, that having faith that out of these darkest of times, and out of fighting, that a new idea comes toward what we really truly want to be devoted toward and committed to. This new path, something about the peacock, something about being very attracted, very confident, very beautiful in that sense of those feathers that adorn you, almost like the rainbow. And you're going to heal this broken heart by pulling the sword out of the stone and using that, speaking about it. Follow the voice of your soul. So maybe this is asking you to have a podcast, or to speak, or to write about whatever has made you feel that you were always fighting this paranoia, this feeling of bullying, this victimizing energy. And you're moving away from that because you know you're not alone. You have a guardian angel. So you can let go of the heavy lifting in your mind and release these worries, these fears, these depression, your anxiety, and get a good night's sleep. And really let your dreams heal this wound in your heart. To let yourself cry, to weep. And then you'll open up to this new voice within your soul. And the shaman is coming with the star to realign your whole system, your auric system. You know, there's Kirlian photography where you can actually take a picture and see the aura around a person. And many people can see auras. But this is saying the star is coming because you're trusting in this higher forces. And that's what the star enables us to take that Aquarian energy of hope and renewal into a new age, into a whole new reality. And you're going to use your spirit fox, that very cunning trickster energy, Aries, that you're very good at, using your humor, your wit. And you're going to trust your talents as in changing times. Because what is coming for your fox medicine is the Ten of Pentacles. Well, if you trust in your talents in changing times, you will have a lot of abundance, wealth, security, receive this inheritance, work with family money. And whatever your talents that are changing, or these changing times, or making you fired up about a whole new opportunity, a whole new beginning, you will be very successful and create a legacy of wealth, but more than wealth, a happy family, children, stability around you, connection through the generations. And that is what I have for you, Aries, today. And so it is. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel and helping it grow. And I see you having this amazing new beginning because you're going to let go of anything that you have been fighting, where you felt defeated, where you felt this was a no-win situation and left you in a nightmare. And you're going to have this energy of the sage, to be very wise, devoted and committed to whatever this new opportunity, this new match. Something is illuminating you to take your vibrations up. And as we know, what we vibrate out, we attract, the law of attraction. So you're attracting this new energy because you're having this guardian angel. That's to realize that the source is with us always. And you have that force around you, that guardian force. And you're going to move beyond this nightmare, because the star ancestors are healing this broken heart, because you're going to empower yourself mentally. This is the card of Libra. It's about balancing out past hurts, past wounds, past betrayals. And when you can follow that voice of your soul, you move toward that power to become that spiritual king, the spiritual queen of your own reality. And that is the shamanic world. That's a dream world, that world of healing, that world of taking these sacred journeys into our imagination. And the star is all about imagination, active imagination, actually creating portals through each of these stars into a whole new reality. And it's coming because your cleverness, your foxiness, your ability to use your skills and talents in changing times is going to lead to a legacy of power, security, wealth, properties, but more than that, to spiritual wealth. And that is what I have for Aries. And thank you again for subscribing and giving me a thumbs up, and see you next time. And you know you are not alone. We're all in this interconnected field with that guardian angel of the force of our star ancestors, and that shamanic energy leading us to be that spirit fox in our own reality. And so it is. Bye-bye, Aries.